Hey, Bill. Is there a point where you're watching Joe there that you start kind of daydreaming or thinking about him going for history?
Well, the heart rate starts going up a little bit. The inning before I went to Wes, I said, how's the pitch count? He said, it's going good. And, in a situation like that, once he gives up the one hit, you're kind of saying to yourself, he's pitched too well to, face the tying or winning run at the plate. And the pitch count was enough, and we felt strong about the bullpen. So everybody did their job, and it was a beautiful thing. And I got to present Joe with his first major league win. I gave him a ball, and it was special for me as well, being able to give that ball away. So it's a lot of firsts happening.
At what point in the performance watching Joe pitch did you and Wes have a sense that the stuff was special tonight and that he had a shot to go for history like he did?
Well, I went over to him during the sixth inning to see how the pitch count was, and he said it's all good and we're going to let him roll and see how it goes. So it's an exciting time. It's exciting for him. Joe did, after the game, tell me that Nolan Ryan pitched his last game here. His dad told him that, and Nolan Ryan, I believe, threw the most no-hitters in Major League Baseball history.
When you watch Joe go about his business the way that he has in these first two starts, the results have obviously been there, but what stands out to you most about him, watching him either on the mound or in the clubhouse or that sort of thing through his first two big league outings?
I think Joe believes in himself and believes in his heart. He can pitch here in the major leagues. He conducts himself like a professional and a major leaguer. His preparation is great, and his stuff works up here in the big leagues. He believes he can do it, and I believe that's a big part of pitching here in the major leagues that you're not overcome by pitching against major leaguers. Joe did remind me that I actually managed his first game up in Hudson Valley after he signed. I was the field coordinator, and the manager had been gone. And I was managing, and Joe won the game, and it's pretty ironic. And he remembered to this day and reminded me of that. So it was awesome.
How good was he tonight?
Excuse me?
How good was he tonight?
I think the results show how good he was. He was able to locate his fastball, both sides of the plate, mix in the changeup and curveball. Command was excellent, and the game plan was worked to a T.
Bill, do you remember much from that game in, did you say Hudson Valley?
Hudson Valley was a few years ago. I'm not sure when Joe signed. Maybe it was like 2015. I'm not sure. But no, to be honest, I don't remember. I'm glad he reminded me, though.
Well, you were a big league bench coach for a couple of years, and you managed a whole lot of years of AAA. What can you say about kind of the mentality that you've kind of talked about with Joe, or the confidence as he makes this transition? Does that strike you as standing out?
Yeah, it sure does. It's a belief that you must have coming to the big leagues that you belong. So many guys come to the big leagues and think, oh, I've made it to the big leagues, and don't feel like they really belong. As a AAA manager, I used to tell players when they went to the big leagues, go there and make an impact. Believe you belong there and make an impact and have some longevity. I think Joe believes in that, and that's how he carries himself.
You guys a superstitious bunch in the dugout? Like when he's got a perfecto going, do you steer clear of Joe, or is that how do you conduct things down there?
Well, I usually don't say much to pitchers while they're pitching anyway. I think Wes has interactions with him. I'm not sure if Wes was interacting with him between innings or not when it started getting later in the game. But I really didn't notice anybody not staying away from him or anything like that. But baseball is a very superstitious game.
Any texts from Rocco during the game?
I got a text from Rocco after the game reminding me to present Joe with the ball for his first major league win. Got the ball authenticated and was proud to present it to Joe.
And what does it say about his ability, after, having the perfecto broken up and the errant pickoff throw, to buckle down and get those last two guys pretty quickly to finish strong despite all that?
Well, I think that's why Wes went to the mound to settle him down and make him understand he's still pitching and to get back to focus and you got a task at hand to get the next hitter and the hitter after that. So him being able to settle down after making a mistake, throwing the ball away and getting a guy in scoring position shows a lot about his character and his demeanor.